Dzień dobry. It's a pleasure to join you today to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Institute for Child Development. We're not merely marking the 10-year existence of a program, but actually celebrating improving the lives of children with autism. In 2000, we received a phone call from two women in Gdańsk, Poland. They said they would like to come for 6 weeks to see the Princeton Child Development Institute, but they had no money for airfare, lodging, or expenses. I responded that we couldn't afford those expenses, but we'd give it some thought. Now, we had previously received similar requests, but there was something special about the energy and sincerity of these two women. The Barbara Piaseska Johnson Foundation headquarters was about 1 mile away from PCDI's program, and we thought, why not ask them to fund that 6-week internship? They'd never given us money before, and it was a wild idea, but why not try? They did agree to provide funding. Anya Budzinska and Ivona Ruda-Sominska came to PCDI the summer of 2001, and that was the beginning of a PCDI Institute relationship that exists today and hopefully for many more years. The ongoing support from the BPJ Foundation has been critical throughout this time. Anya and Ivona visited many programs in the United States and decided they wanted to affiliate with PCDI because we provided children with instruction using many well-researched instructional strategies, and was a scientist-practitioner model of conducting research, and if the outcome was positive, immediately putting it into practice. Many professionals in the audience today did 3-month internships at PCDI, and in 2004-2005, Anya brought her young daughter to the U.S. and completed a 12-month residency. It's not always clear whether the skills taught during an internship or residency will maintain when the person returns to their previous program, workplace, or country. However, 1 year later, when we visited the Institute, it was perfectly clear that these two women were serious about building a science-based, quality, positive intervention program. How did we know? Children were smiling, interacting with teachers and other children, and were engaged with learning materials and activities. We were simply delighted and continued to be pleased with each subsequent visit. They built a strong intervention model by adopting the wide array of scientifically documented instructional procedures and integrating the procedures throughout each child's day. They also provided extensive staff training because they knew that a program is only as good as the skills of the teachers. Program maintenance is dependent upon building relationships with other agencies that also want to provide quality services. Certainly, the BPJ Foundation has been a key contributor, but so has the local Gdańsk government. The president of Gdańsk assisted in obtaining land for a new and functional building that will allow program development for many years to come. Several visits from leaders in the national government were designed to advocate and educate decision makers about what's possible for children with autism. That is, to raise expectations about positive outcomes for children and to advocate for using validated instructional procedures. The psychology department of the University of Gdańsk is a very important partner. They provide students who do internships at the Institute, and Anya's lectures share the science upon which the Institute's strategies are based. And of course, the university has provided the wonderful conference space we're in today. The Technical University of Gdańsk and the Institute have developed an efficient and high-interest application that allows activity schedules and scripted interactions to be presented on a tablet. Colleagues from Oslo University recognized quality intervention and want to support the Institute by offering assistance to senior Institute staff members who want to earn their doctorate at the University of Oslo. Reaching out, where do they find the time? Wise leaders don't reinvent the wheel. They learn from others and pick and choose to design a plan that works best to meet their goals. When presented with the possibility of constructing a new building, Anya and Ivona once again did their homework. They looked at many programs in the US and other places and decided that children with autism cannot afford wasted time. They wanted a program that promotes learning every minute in every space. Halls that are wide so children can practice social interaction while going throughout the building, on the playground, at the lunch table, in the gym, and as they enter and exit the classrooms. They also saw the teaching opportunities of having an integrated kindergarten, so children could quickly move from an intensive one-to-one setting to a group setting with typically developing peers. In only 10 years, they built a program, a beautiful and functional building, and developed important partnerships.
Early on, Institute leaders lectured at the medical school, public schools, and government agencies to promote case identification. Dr. Budzinska taught at the University of Gdańsk and participated in many TV interviews to provide information about autism diagnosis and treatment. Also, the development of the Institute's clinic welcomed parents to learn about and participate in intervention, and this helped to spread the word to other parents of children with autism who needed treatment. The intensive training that Anya and Ivona provide to Institute staff members enables staffers to help train others. Institute personnel have shared intervention procedures with parents and professionals in Poland, France, Austria, Norway, Slovakia, and the United States. From the beginning, Anya and Ivona have been committed to quality. They do not choose the easy path, but instead the path that is best for children. They're extensions of the technology of activity schedules, scripts and script feeding, and joint attention are of interest to professionals in Europe and the United States. They excel in helping children develop spontaneous, contextual language. We celebrate the Institute's achievements, and we wish everyone at the Institute a very happy 10th anniversary. Dziękuję.